to start our Chilean sea bass. So our grilled Chilean sea bass dish starts out by grilling the piece of fish. This is something you want to do at the time of order, not at the time of fire. So it's very important that we get this started right away. Sea bass is better if it cooks and rests for a little while. So we do want to get it cooked fully and allow it to rest, and then we'll reheat it and serve it when the guest is ready. So we're going to get started right now by grabbing our sea bass dish, which is on the grill side. I'm going to grab a piece of sea bass right here. Lay it down on a plate. You can use a lid, a plate, whatever you need to make sure we're not getting anything contaminated. We've got our raw piece of sea bass. We're going to go salt and pepper. That. Give it a flip. Salt, pepper again. Okay. So, I do like to use a little cooking spray on my fish. I think it's very helpful. You can also put olive oil on it, but cooking spray really is the fastest and easiest way. A little bit like that. Just to keep it from sticking as it starts to grill. Now, if we were to flip this fish too soon, it would actually be sticking to the grill and might tear. So we want to leave it on there for about 5 minutes before we attempt to turn it. And then we do want to get grill marks on it and fully cook it on the stove. Excuse me, on the grill. And then if it's a very thick piece and we think maybe it's not cooked in the middle, we can finish it in the oven if we need to, but usually we can get this piece of fish fully cooked on the grill in the allotted amount of time that we have. Usually takes about 15 or 20 minutes depending on the thickness of the fish. Luckily, sea bass is a good fish for grilling because it's got a high fat content and it's very forgiving. We are going to cook this fish to medium well. We don't want to overcook it. However, the range in which it's not gonna, if we do overcook it a little bit, it's still gonna be moist. It's not gonna be too dry because of the nature of how sea bass is made. So anyway, we will come back and check on that here in a few minutes. All right, so here we have our Chilean sea bass. We've dropped it on the grill so far. Now it is time to start flipping it. It's been about 6 minutes. So now it won't be stuck, hopefully. So we should be very careful. If it starts to stick on you, or is sticking, go ahead and use a spatula or get it scraped up and flip with a fish spatula of some kind rather than using tongs. I think I'm okay to just flip it, if I am. And we're gonna give it just a gentle flip, and you can see we've got those nice marks on that side there. So that's what we're aiming for. This is very rare. We've got a long ways to go. I just wanted to kind of show you when and how to flip the sea bass. We will bring it back. We'll bring the camera back over here in just a little bit when this fish is fully cooked.
3, 2, 1.
All right, so now we're going to finish our Chilean sea bass plate. This is not something you want to do until the guest is ready to eat. You can keep the sea bass warm and then reheat it at the time of service. But our sea bass is basically fully cooked at this point, and we're going to plate it straight away, just as if they ordered it right now. So, what I have here is one of our Prossimo plates. I'm going to come over here. The sea bass plate has a lot of different components to it. First thing we're going to add is the hollandaise sauce. The hollandaise sauce should be a circle. It should be a circle that goes to the dead center of the plate. You see it's right here, but it should be right to the middle of the plate, right as it flows out. Then we're going to make a smaller circle with the red sauce right here. The red sauce is going to go about like this. This is the roasted red bell pepper sauce. Sits on the station here. It is served cold. And the last sauce we're going to make is our olive pesto, our green olive pesto sauce, and it's an even smaller circle. So we have 3 circles working our way down. The next thing we're going to do is take our smoked Kalamata olives, and we're going to begin to place them along this line right here. We're going to make like an S shape. So I'm just getting them placed, and then I'll move them around a little bit. So, you can see, I'm just kind of following the pattern. It's kind of what you're going for, right about there. I'm going to wipe my hand real quick. Now, as you can see, we've got this place set and ready for our sea bass to go on. So what we have here is our sea bass. This is fully cooked. Carefully bring it over. We'll lay it right in the dead center of the plate. It should be touching the red sauce, and it should be touching the yellow sauce. Kind of just up against the olives. Next thing we're gonna do is bring this right over here, and we have to put another little bit of the sauce on top. Next thing we do is our garnish. Our garnish is gonna be shredded fennel, about like that much right there. Our basil cream dressing. We're gonna put a little basil cream dressing all over it. Gonna gently toss that around. And this is gonna be a little slaw, a little salad, kind of right on top of the plate. Just like that. Last component to this plate is going to be our batarga. Batarga is this right here. It's basically fish eggs, salted fish eggs. We're going to take our salted fish eggs. We're going to grate them on there like they're Parmesan cheese. You can see they're bright orange. And they're going to go kind of all over the plate, all over the fish, all over everything. Just like that. That's going to be the final component to this plate. This plate has a lot of things that are hot and a lot of things that are cold. It's important when we serve it that the fish is hot and some of the sauces are cold. So we don't want everything to be lukewarm. The whole point of this dish is to have hot and cold mixed together as they eat it. So it's important, once again, hot on top of cold, on top of hot, everything mixed makes for a good plate. Now you can see we've got our rim to deal with here. We're just gonna do a little wipe around like that. Now we're left with our end result. The final stage here is, as we approach the middle station, is just a little bit of the basil oil, just around it like that, kind of a haphazard pattern. There's no circle, there's no nothing. You just kind of throw some on there, kind of wherever it lands is wherever it lands, and that is how it goes out.